Is Adnan Rashid still alive? Is Adnan Rashid still alive? Because I'm thinking to call him. Maybe he can say something to us. Is he still here? Adnan Rashid. Okay, hold on. Guys, do you feel like having fun with Adnan Rashid? Give him a chance. Shall we give him a chance? Let us give him a chance. Poor guy. Answer Adnan Rashid.
Why are you scared for, man? I keep calling you now.
Because you're a liar. I'm not going to waste my time, so I'm going to ask you for the final time.
Why am I
Did Jesus really meant? Did Jesus
time.
really meant? Let me, my friend. Let us be honest. Did Jesus really meant when he said, "I brought sword"? Did he really say, "I came to do war"? Yes or no?
All those people that thought I was lying about calling him back and back, you see, I'm not lying. He wasn't answering. He just called me back right now after like 20 minutes. Yeah. So you're
because you don't let me talk. You don't let me talk. I have to shut you up so we can talk. And then now I'm calling you. Now, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
I heard exactly what you said.
Okay. So the one who says that the prophet is black should be killed. Why?
You didn't, brother. You just told me now Jesus came with a sword. Now you tell me the prophet is black. Why are you jumping?
Okay, here we go. Okay, did Jesus really Jesus bring a sword? Yes or no?
He is gonna bring a sword in the end times. He's gonna say, "Bring those who do not believe in." Let me read. Let's read the verse. If you want to read, we can read the verse. When he says, "Bring those who do not believe in front of me and slay them," slay them.
He will say that. He will say that to who?
You tell me. Who you tell me? You're the Christian.
Read the verse. Read the verse. You're the one who quote the verse. Read the verse. Read the verse.
Jesus is gonna come down.
Read the verse. Read the verse. Okay. I didn't say. Did I say no? I didn't say no. I said. He said that to who? He is giving orders to who?
We're gonna read it now. Read it now. Luke chapter 19:27.
Okay.
You want to read it, or should I read it?
Go ahead. Luke 19.
Which international version? Living translation?
Read whatever you want. For me, a translation is a translation. No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. And these enemies of mine who are unwilling for me to rule over them, bring them here and slay them in front of me.
And
so what does that mean?
He is ordering who? I asked you. He is ordering who?
This is what it says in the Bible.
I know. He is ordering who to slay? Who is the one going to slay?
Can you educate me on that, please?
My friend, I'm asking you. Please. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Are you reading the chapter or you are reading the verse?
I'm reading a verse.
Okay, so you are quoting from a Muslim website, correct?
No, I'm quoting from BibleHub.com.
Okay, as long as you are quoting from the Bible, so it should say there, he's ordering who? He's ordering who?
Let me see. The other one says, "As for these enemies of mine who do not want me to be their king, bring them in and execute them right here in front of me." This is New Living Translation.
And this is about what? This is about what? According to your understanding, according to your honesty, this is about what?
This seems to me that it's the talking about when he comes back.
Thank you very much. So you just admitted that Jesus is God, and you Muslim, you say, where Jesus is, I'm God. Jesus make a judgment that those, hold on, you asked me to answer you, I'm answering you. You asked me to answer you, right? If you wanna shout, make me shout, then I have to hang up on you because we can't talk in the same time.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So in the second coming, Jesus will order the angels to bring those who did not believe in him and slay them, for his God, and he have judgment. Hold on, let me answer. So this is a proof that Jesus is God. This is number one. Number two, don't you Muslim believe that God is going to punish, even he will torture people, even the Quran says will insert in your anus 70 cubit chain?
This, when the Quran talks about punishments, this is in the hereafter. But for
this
me,
is the hereafter. This is the hereafter. This is the coming back. This is the coming back. This is the judgment day. This is the judgment. This is the judgment day. The second coming of Jesus.
Will he come to earth?
This is will be the judgment day. There's nothing is called coming. There's nothing is called coming to earth. When the second come, when the second day come, hold on, don't be stupid. The second come, Jesus will not come and live between us. Jesus will come and he will take the righteous, those who belong to him, and he will bring judgment over people like you who worship a black stone and kiss it and follow a pervert man like Muhammad. And then he will say, bring them those people who insulted me, those who rejected me, those who insulted me and said bad things about me, bring them and slay them, for he is God, and you will deserve the punishment at that time, because it's a judgment day.
Why would Jesus order you to love your enemies?
Because at the judgment day, there's nothing about love. No, hold on. You see, he ordered me. You see, hold on. He ordered me to love my enemy. This is him, God. The God who created you is going to take from you what he gave you. He gave you life. He will take it. And let me ask you, did your God Allah order the flood of Noah?
Yes, he did.
Okay, is that love or hate?
Noah, as you know, was preaching to those people.
This is not a question. When the flood of Noah.
Listen, can I answer? You asked me a question. Let me I gave you the courtesy to answer your one. Let me answer my one now. Yeah. With Noah was a prophet. Noah went out and God told him to preach. And he was preaching for over 950 years, we're told in the Quran. So to people that was getting preached 950 years, and they didn't believe his judgment, and he actually told them there's going to be a flood. He didn't hide it. He said there's going to be a flood. They actually saw him building the actual ark, and they were laughing at him. They were telling him, look at this, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, they actually thought he was a madman. So, and he kept warning them and warning them. So if you warn people for 950 years and they still don't believe me, and they still don't believe that I'm being just and I'm coming from God, then that is their fault.
Okay.
That is
so Jesus is warning you. Jesus is warning you for the last 2,000 years, and you don't believe. And then when judgment day comes, he will put punishment on you.
The Bible, not once does it say Jesus himself said he is God or worship him.
You just gave me one. You are the one who gave me one.
No, did he say
Jesus?
God?
What is the authority? What is the authority of Jesus to give people order to slay those who don't believe in him?
He is coming as a prophet.
As a prophet. So as a prophet, is that really what the Bible says? Is that this is really you believe? The Bible says that he will come as a prophet. Be honest.
My belief now.
Okay.
My belief.
So don't mix things up. So you said to me, where in the Bible it says that the chapter in front of you says that. So you are saying to me, where in the Bible it says Jesus, he said, I'm God. Let me ask you.
Explanation.
Hold on. So now if I show you verses in the Bible says Jesus said, I am God, are you going to accept them?
If you show me Jesus himself says, I am God, and he says, worship me, I will accept Christianity.
Only
today.
if he said that.
No, only if he said, he himself. Okay. I don't want to hear Luke. I don't want to hear Matthew. I don't want to hear Paul. I don't want to hear none. I want to hear Jesus, the red letter Bible.
But do you want it by word by word? Like we have Jesus, you have to design it the way you want it?
I want it word by word, the same way Allah in the Quran says, worship me, I am Allah, I am God. The same way that we in our Quran
if
says,
he did not say that, then you will not accept that, right?
And how many pages are there in the Bible? And in how many verses and how many thousands, right?
Okay.
Out of all those thousands and thousands of pages,
we have to put it in the order where it says, I am God, worship me. Is that correct?
Oh, so now you want to do the tafsir on the Bible?
No, we don't want to do tafsir. I'm asking you, we have to do it in the same order you order for us. It's like a pizza order for you. We have to make a design for you.
No, brother, listen, I'm a layman in Christianity, someone who is trying to practice and what is happening in the Bible and trying to decide.
Okay, let me ask you. If Jesus said, if his disciple, they say to him, show us God. Did the disciple say to Jesus, hold on, did the disciple say to Jesus, show us God?
I'm listening.
I'm asking you, did the disciple of Jesus say, show us God?
How ye of little faith. That's what he says. That's what he replies
This
to
is not the
them,
question.
Right? I'm telling you what he replied to them.
Okay.
I'm giving you the,
no problem. No, I am asking you, did the disciple of Jesus say to him, show us the Father, show us God? Yes or no?
Can you tell me which passage it says so I can bring it up?
Okay. So if Jesus said, I am him, your God, is that enough for you?
Show me exactly where that says.
Okay, go to John chapter 14.
Chapter 14. Which verse?
Which verse? Okay.
Yeah, which verse? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can read it from verse number 1 if you want, but you can go to verse number 8.
Okay, number 1. We're gonna do now. Okay. Which one do you want? International version, Leaving Standard?
I don't know. International version is not really a good translation, but anyway, you can read whatever you want.
Okay, it says, this shows that Jesus clearly distinguishes himself from God.
My friend, don't tell me he shows distinguish, blah blah blah. You asked me to say where Jesus says I'm God, worship me. Read it.
Okay. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe in me as well.
Where are you? What verse you are reading?
Verse 1 from the Berean
I
study.
said for you. Okay, hold on. Let me play let me play it for you. So, can you please mute yourself a little bit so we can play the verses? Hold on. Don't talk.
I'll
John 14. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions.
Exactly. Did you hear that?
If it were not so, I would...
Hold on. Don't. I asked you kindly to shut up so we can play. Respect yourself. Speak as an adult. Let me show you what Jesus said. Shut up.
Told you, I go to prepare place for you. And if I go and prepare place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know. Thomas saith unto him, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father, but by me. If ye had known me,
shut up,
ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him, and have seen him. Philip saith unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Jesus saith unto him, Have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me has seen the Father. And
all right. So the one who see Jesus, he saw God. Same time, Jesus said, I am the life. So I am the way. Hold on. Shut up. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. You asked me to answer you. I'm answering. Okay.
Apologies.
Jesus said, I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. I am. This is how God, he present himself to Adam. So to Moses. Moses asked God, what I will say to my people. What's your name? He said to him, I am. This is his name. And then Philip, he said to him, Lord, show us the Father.
Stop lying. You're using English translations of a Hebrew text, of a Greek text.
So now you don't like the translation. Now you play the game of translation. Now you don't like it. I ask you to read any translation you want. Read any translation you want, you idiot donkey. You see how liar you are? So you say to me, who are you? Okay, if we go right now and read, okay. If I show you now, hold on, shut up. If I show you now the Aramaic Bible, which is the original, what you will say? You reject it too?
Now listen, you just said you brought Moses into it. You said he said to Moses, I am. Then you're trying to use that same I am that he said to Moses.
No, not only that, he said, I am the way, I am the life. Is Muhammad the truth?
Is Jesus the destination or the way?
My friend, there's nothing called destination. Don't play games. Listen, is Jesus hold on. Did your God steal the names of Jesus and he said, I am the truth? Yes or no?
No, he didn't. Listen to me.
What,
Listen to me.
shut
Listen
up,
to me.
shut up. What if I show you that from the Quran? Is it 99 names of Allah? One of them is the truth.
No, listen. You told me
Is
that
it
you would show
99?
me.
Hold on. Is it 99 of the Allah? It's the resurrector. So Jesus, I am the life. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the Alpha. I am the Omega. I am the beginning. I'm the end. And yet you are saying to me, and they said to him, show us God. And he said, the one who saw me, he saw God. Can you say that the one who saw Muhammad, he saw God?
You showed me right now. You said you were going to show me clearly where Jesus himself.
Get lost. I showed you, you donkey. And you are blocked. Just everybody will know that I blocked you. I don't talk to people who have no dignity and no honesty. It's a waste of time. If this does not mean that he's God, what is meant to be God? I am the way. I am the truth. I am. They said to him, show us the Father. He said, I am with you all this time and you do not know me. If you had known me, you should have known my Father. Philip says, Lord, our God, show us the Father. He said to him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me? Philip, he that has seen me has seen the Father. The one who saw me, he saw God. What more Jesus need to say to you that I am God, worship me? And the verses continue. Believe thou not. I mean, we can read the whole chapter. But look at this hypocrisy of those people. Show me, and then we show them. He starts now. Oh, you are reading translation. You are. The funny. Jesus, he said that he is God in tons of places in the Bible. And yet they say to you, show us. When Jesus came to the Jews and he said to them, what do you say of Christ? The Jews, they say he is the son of David. Right, he said, if he is the son of David, then how David called him God, Jehovah? That is Jesus' statement. And he is quoting from the Old Testament. And we can find that in Matthew 22. If he is the son of David, then how David called him my Lord, my Jehovah? How? Who is the one saying that? Jesus, not the disciples. Let me show you the verses so everybody can see what we are talking about. This is why, you know, for me, actually from long time, I decide I'm not going to shout because I'm losing my voice. I'm having a headache, shouting, screaming, and it's a waste of time. If you play games with me, I don't have to talk to you because I made my point. People, they can judge, and you have hundreds of people watching, and they can tell who is the one is telling a lie. So you can play games as much as you want, but I'm not going to waste my time with you. I get you busted. I showed you that Jesus is God. And not only that, in the Quran, in chapter 19, verse number 19, Jesus is the Holy Son. He is holy, while Muhammad in the Quran is a sinner big time. He is a holy son of who? Muslims have no answer. Who is the father of Muhammad? A sinner, a pagan man. Who is the father of Jesus? According to Islam, they have no answer. But the truth is, according to Islam, Allah is the one who made Mary pregnant, and the one who made my mother pregnant, he is my father. As simple as that. Who is your father? Is the one who made your mother have a delivery. Who is the father of Jesus? In the Quran, in chapter 19, it says, "Nay, I am only a messenger from the Lord," which means supposedly from Allah, "to announce to thee the gift of a holy son." That is Jesus. He is holy before even his birth. And not only that, the Quran says, "Salamun alayya yawma wulidtu wa yawma amutu wa yawma ub'athu hayya." Peace upon me, the day I am born, the day I die, and the day I will be resurrected. Nobody have such a privilege in the whole cult of Islam. Now, if we go to Matthew chapter 22, Yeshua asked them, Yeshua, he asked them, and he said, "What are you saying about the Messiah?" Speaking to who? To the Pharisees, the Jews. "Whose son is he?" They were saying to him, "The son of David." He said to them, "And how did David by the Spirit call him the Lord Jehovah?" Do you see it, guys? This is the Messiah explaining himself to the Jews. How clear Jesus can make it for us that he is Jehovah. If therefore David call him the Lord Jehovah, how is he his son? So the Muslim, they say to you that the Bible says that Jesus, son of man, this is Jesus calling himself such a name because simply he is coming in the flesh, but all of us, we knew that he is son of no man. And for the Jews, it's a big honor to be called the son of David. By birth, Jesus by birth, supposedly he should go all the way to David. But as you see, David is not really what Jesus is proud about. He is the Lord of David. David himself is praying to his Lord the Messiah, while David is an honor for every Jew to say, "I am from the children of David." And yet they say to you, where Jesus said, "I am God, worship me." And by the way, if Jesus said, "I am God, worship me," but he was the same as Allah, I will not worship him. Who care if he says that or not? Is it by what he say or what I do? Name one thing for me your God was able to do as Jesus. Your God, people, they keep asking him, "Muhammad, why your God cannot give a miracle?" Muhammad, he received from Allah confirmation saying, "I refrain from sending miracles." Jesus did not refrain. He was giving miracles non-stop. And the miracles of Jesus is beyond imagination. Reached to the point of a creation, according to Islam, from the mud a bird, and he breathed into it. The Muslim, they say by permission of Allah, prove it. Secondly, Allah, he now give me permission to insult him. What permission? What a joke. Who is the one who gave Jesus the power of creating from the mud? If you say to me God, that's mean God now he share his creation ability with a man. Why he did not share that ability with Abraham, with Muhammad, with David, with anyone? Why only Jesus can create? They have no answer. And for sure, the Muslim kids, they will say, where Jesus said, I am God, worship me. Did he say that? You did not show me any. I can show you until tomorrow reference. But it doesn't matter what I say. He will not accept. Because you are following the devil. You are possessed inside you with the evil teaching of Islam. You see, have you ever heard of a Muslim making fun of Mary giving birth to Jesus as virgin? Never. Why? Is that because it is logical according to Islam? There's no logic in Islam. I challenge any Muslim to tell me why Mary she was virgin in Islam. Doesn't make sense. In Christianity it makes sense, for he is son of God. But in Islam there is no sense. Every human being, I mean, what that will do? Why Jesus have to be the son of no man? What the point? There is no point. Muhammad is supposedly the greatest prophet in Islam, and he is a son of a woman. She is a pagan, which means she have no honor in the front of God. His father is pagan. He have no honor in front of God. Why Jesus have to be holy in everywhere, in every mean, to the point even he is not coming from a sexual relationship? You know what I'm saying? That is my Lord, my friend. So stop fooling yourself. Says, show me where Jesus says I'm God. Every phrase in the Bible, every statement of Jesus saying that he is God. And if Jesus said that he is God, but he cannot do what God do, then he is not God. The Muslim, they say to you that Jesus says nobody knows the judgment day but my Father, but Jesus, he told you when the judgment day will be. Or what he's saying to you, that the judgment day will not be done unless those things happen. It is your God, Allah, who do not know when the judgment day is. In the Quran, in the chapter of the moon, Allah, he said supposedly, the moon is split and the judgment day in the corner. And that was 1400 years ago. Do we have any Muslim? Any Abdul? The problem is we cannot find a Muslim he have little dignity even to discuss with him. And I cannot take it no more. Now, let us assume that Jesus is not God. So what is the authority that Jesus, when he come back, and why he's coming back? I mean, the Islamic religion, which is a cult, which is a collection of stories from other belief, including our belief. When Muhammad said Jesus will come back, why it is Jesus, not Muhammad? I mean, look at this madness. Have you ever heard that the one who finished the movie is not the hero? The Muslim, they say that Muhammad is the final messenger, but Jesus is coming back, so he's not the final messenger. They say that the message of Islam is completed, but Muhammad is dead and Jesus is coming back. It's not completed. It's not over yet. And why Jesus is the one who will kill the devil and he will kill the Antichrist? And why do we have Antichrist? What about we have anti-Muhammad? Why the devil is an Antichrist, not anti-Allah? Who is this Christ? He is the one who will complete everything. He is the one who will establish everything. He is the one who will end the movie according to Islam. And yet Muhammad is the hero of the movie. He is Sylvester Stallone, while Muhammad is dead in the grave and now his bones is dust. Any Muslim can tell us why Jesus will do all of this? Even Muhammad, he said that when Shaitan, when Adu Allah, he see Jesus, he will melt like salt. Imagine how much Jesus is powerful. Shaitan, he made fun of Muhammad and he controlled Muhammad. But when Shaitan, he see Jesus, he will melt like salt. My Lord is not God. Oh, do you see, my friend? It says he is Jehovah. You can play with the word Lord, my friend. The second you say Lord, Lord, and says Jehovah, he called him by spirit, the Lord Jehovah. And what about the one he saw me, he saw God? Imagine somebody says to me, show me the God. I say the one who saw me saw God. How about I am the Alpha? Isn't it your God? He said he's the Alpha too. He's stealing the names of Jesus. He is the end. He is the beginning. He's the end, which means everything started by him. Even the Bible says everything was created by him and for him. Silly, stupid denial. And look who is your God. You know, your God, Allah, he said he is God, worship me. But look how what he do. He say the most stupid things ever. Your God do not know even how the baby is created. He said, I am God, worship me. But he speak like a donkey. Look at this. This is God talking. So if we get those birds, they learn how to speak, and we taught him to say, I am God, worship me. I'm God, worship me. I'm God, worship. You will worship him. This is your God. How this God can be God? Read and laugh. This is your God is speaking about how he created you as a baby. And please tell me, Abdul, any one of you, which translation you like me to show you. This is a God who said, I am God, worship me, but he is a certified donkey. He do not know how the baby is created. Read and love. But remember, he said, I am God, worship me. I mean, we have to be honest here. So anyone he says to us, I am God, worship me, we have to believe him. Just because he said so, even if he is stupid. Right? Read and love. Then we made the sperm into a clot of congealed blood. Sperm will turn into congealed blood, you donkey. Are you serious? Are you serious? I want you to go and search in the Prophet Google, peace upon him, what is the stages of a baby, the embryo. You will not find in anywhere it says that the sperm will transform into a congealed blood. Here we go. Your God, he said, I am God, worship me. Are you there, Adnan Rashid? This is a God who said, I am God, worship me. He do not know how the baby is created. This is God who said, I am God, worship me. He claimed that the sperm will transform into a dead blood, and that will make the baby. And not only that, the poo-poo continue. Allah cannot stop making poo-poo. So what he said, after we made the sperm into a congealed blood, then the blood, which is dead, the blood will make it as a loom to meet you. Nice to meet you, Allah, with your intelligence. Then we made out the loom. Loom is the same as like if you when you are eating a chicken, let us say the joint, there is like a piece of the joint where it is not really hard bones, but it's not meat, but you cannot really eat it. You know what I mean? This is what the loom is. So Then we made out the lump into bones, and then we closed the bones with the flesh. So look at this idiot God, the Muslim, they call him Allah. The last stage we are in is like this. And then after that, this is the last, this is the one before the last stage. And then after that, Allah will close us with the flesh. So we reach this point, and there's no heart, there's no kidney, there's no brain, there's no nerves, there's nothing. Is that true? This is absolutely a big stupid lie. This is a big stupid donkey lie. So your God said, I am God, worship me, but this God is a donkey, have fun. We don't worship somebody because he said, I'm God, worship me. Worship him because he proved that he's God. Do we have any Muslim? Maybe Adnan Rashid wanna call me and answer me about that. Do you wanna call me Adnan Rashid? About Allah, he said, I am God, worship me. Your God is Allah, he says such a stupid thing. Who is a Muslim wanna call me and tell me why your God, who is God, who said I am God, worship me, he says such a stupid thing? Any Muslim have an explanation? The sun set in the murky water, the baby is made as you see, he cannot remember which is one is made first and which one is made after, whoever comes first, the baby resembles the parents. What a madness, what a drama. Your prophet, he was taught by his God. Allah, he sent his prophet to the medical school, and he taught him how the baby was created. And because he learned, he came with this conclusion. Look how Muhammad, what he learned from his God. God, I mean, come on, Allah, he said, I'm God, worship me. Muhammad, he learned from his God, who said, I am God, worship me this. The prophet said, the man water is thick and white, and the women water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. I am God, worship me. I mean, isn't it obvious this is God? Muhammad, he learned this from his God, and you are telling me why you should be not, why you are not a Muslim until now? Come on, what's wrong with you? You should convert. This is true. This is science. How in the world, how come the world do not know this? But Muhammad, he know it. 1400 years ago, where nobody knows anything about Islam, Muhammad, about science, Muhammad, he said that. Look what they say here in the top of the Quran. The book of Islam contains scientific knowledge that could not have been known 1400 years ago. Yeah, 1400 years ago, nobody knows that a sperm will become a dead blood, and then the blood will become lump, and then the lump will become bones, and then we close the bones with the flesh. Nobody knows that, only Allah. And by the way, we mentioned like certain mistakes in the Quran, but doesn't mean those are the only mistakes. We have in this. If you have my books, you will see English, but we mentioned the most easy one for people to comprehend, the easiest one. Otherwise, it is English to show you how stupid this book is. Almost every page there is stupid. Do we have any Abdul? Hello? Hello? Anyone? Any two? Any four? All right, guys. I want to say thank you for those who made the donation. We appreciate you. And at the same time, did we have a good time, guys? You see, I opened so early. I mean, now it's 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm really tired now, and I will not be able really to sleep because I cannot stop thinking about Allah saying, "I'm God, worship me." How he knew that, man? I mean, look, this God, look how much he knew: speed of light, the vision, the Pharaoh, the mummy, the steam explosion, the spider web, the mountains, the age of the universe, even the age of the universe. Unbelievable. Allah, he knew the age of the atmosphere. I mean, you name it. Do you know why I keep coming back? Each time I leave, I receive messages in Facebook says, I want to leave Islam. Can you please, they make a special request. He want to leave Islam. And I get tempted, but for good. So those who they are asking me, as you see, I'm helping you. Even though I'm really tired, but still for me, it's very important to help you to leave this cult. I really appreciate all those people who they are thinking seriously. As you see, there is one single thing is a huge between us and the Muslims who defend Islam. We speak with honesty, they have no honesty. And that is telling you how Islam is formed. If Muslims are following the true God, why they lie to us? As an example, the guy who just called me, he started quoting for me that Jesus will bring swords and etc. But all of us, we knew what this verse is about. He challenged me to show him a verse where Jesus is saying that he's God. Obviously, he's saying he's God. But yet he will not accept. We show him what his Qur'an is saying, still he will not accept. And they play games. They avoid anything. And they even started manipulating the Qur'an. Mean, as you see, all of this is corruption. None of this the Qur'an is speaking about, and Muhammad himself, he got them busted. But in order to make Qur'an a book of science, they corrupt their book meaning in order to make it fit with science. Like the honeybees, the Pharaoh, the blah blah blah, the blah blah blah, and we check them out. You can read my books. You know, I have a book, it's called Qur'an and Science in Depth, which you will die laughing about the madness. Actually, here in the, like, we don't mention all of them. You know, in the book I have heavy duty reference because I wanted my books to be you know, kind of professional study, not just, you know, a handy book in the hand. Is Adnan still here? Guys, do you like to have one match more with Adnan? Should we call Adnan again? Adnan, are you still there? Even though I'm tired, I need to sleep, but we can take a, we can give you. Are you there, Adnan? Adnan is here. Let us call him. Now listen, Adnan, he asked me to show him where Jesus said, I am God, worship me. Okay, I'm not going to. We are done with this. I'm going to ask Adnan, your God, he said, I am God, worship me. But how your God, he says stupid things if he's God? Is that fair? What do you think, guys? Adnan, answer. I'm going to call you. How he is God, but he says stupid things.
What do you think, guys? What do you think, guys? You tell me what you think, guys.
So what do you think? Your God, he said, your God, he said, I am God.
At least he's got the vocabulary to say I am God. Whereas Jesus doesn't even have the vocabulary to clearly state that he is God or worship
well,
him.
according to you, he did not say that. According to you, he did not say that. This is your business, no problem.
According
But
to
we
the
showed you.
Bible,
No. We showed you.
According to me.
Now
No, you
listen.
didn't.
Okay. No problem. My friend. Hold on. Why you are keep running? I give you my answer, and now you are not convinced. No problem. Now answer me. What kind of a prophet he says such as stupid things that whoever come first, the baby will resemble the parents?
Is that in the Quran?
This is in the Quran too, because this is Muhammad is the Hadith is Quran. Don't you know that this Islam is based is Islam based on the in the Hadith and the Quran together, or only in the Quran?
Stop lying. The Hadith is not the Quran. You just said, I asked you, is it in the Quran? You said,
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Isn't it Islam based? Isn't it Islam based on the Hadith?
The Quran is the words of Allah.
No, it's the Quran. Are you saying to me that the Prophet words are not the word of Allah?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Hadith, there has 3 or 4 different types of, there's da'if, there's hasan, there's sahih, which is classed as different variants where.
Okay, well this one is sahih, no problem. Here we go.
Yeah, do you understand? But with the Quran, there's no.
Okay, no problem here, but this one is sahih, so you have no excuse. Do you see it says sahih? See it.
You just said. Listen, I can't. You know when I'm talking on Skype, I'm on my phone. I can't see anything on your screen.
No, you can. You can just click at YouTube and you will see it.
Right.
Because Skype Skype is different program. You can always hide it behind the screen. No problem. So this is a Sahih hadith. I hope he will not leave. The hadith, brother and sisters, there's 3 kind of hadith. The hadith is Quran. The Quran is a hadith. The Quran is a hadith and collected the same way the hadith is collected. For both of them, they are hadith. What happened to you, Abdul? Are you there? All right. Do you see the hadith now?
I don't. Listen, when I press that thing, it comes off. I'm using a like really not good phone, and this is not. I got
no problem.
Laptop
but okay, you can do this. You can do this. Okay, I will give you the link. Hold on. I will give you the link. You click at the link and you open it. Is that fine?
That's perfect.
Okay, go ahead.
You talked about, is that in the Quran? You're going to show me the Quran, right?
My friend, I will show you from the Quran and I will show you from the hadith. Go ahead.
Let's start with the Quran first.
No, this is the hadith first, and this is Sahih. You said to me, you accept the Sahih hadith. This is Sahih.
The Quran is the foundation.
My friend, do you accept the Sahih hadith or you don't accept Sahih hadith?
I accept Sahih hadith.
Okay, this is Sahih, so we have no problem. Read it.
Where does it say? I can't see nothing, brother.
I gave you the link. You click at the chat, go out of the blue screen, and you will see in the side there's a chat. Click at the chat.
I see it now. Yes. Okay. What is the problem with that?
There's no problem, you think?
The messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, said, a man's water is thick and white, which we know, unless you're gay and you don't know how your water looks like, then maybe it's different. The woman's water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble that parent.
Do you agree with that, or this is stupid?
This is definitely not stupid. If this is Sahih, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, okay. Now, as long you say this is definitely not stupid, I'm going to ask you, please. Can you show me any doctor in the world agree that if a woman have orgasm first, the baby will look like her? If the man have orgasm first, the baby will look like him.
Have you got any evidence which counter this evidence? Which say that
because
this is
all science says that this have nothing to do with the look of the resemblance of the baby, which is here about the gender, about how not only the look, it's about his male or female, have nothing to do who comes first. Most of Muslim women, they never come anyway, because you do circumcision for them. The wife of Muhammad herself, she never have orgasm.
Okay, so now we're going to change the subject again.
We are not changing the subject. You are asking me. I am not changing the subject. I'm saying to you, according to science, it doesn't matter who comes first, because orgasm is not the one who decides if it's a male or female. It doesn't matter how they look like with the orgasm first. So how your prophet say such a thing?
Can we listen to me a bit? We believe God, Allah determines whether the kid is a male or a female.
But your prophet here is saying the opposite.
Is saying the man's word is telling you the formula. So, but we actually believe the formula is God, it's given to us by God. So God determines ultimately how the kid looks like.
Okay, how the kid look like? The one who comes first, right?
No, have you seen your mom coming before? Did you see your mom coming before you came?
My friend,
did you see
leave your mom and my mom alone? I'm asking you now.
I'm asking you, did you see your mom coming?
You see, here we go. They are savage, trashy people. Why are you trying to insult my mother now? Do you want me to say about your mom coming too? Did you see your mom? Did you see your mom coming too? Did you see your mom coming? I did not see my mom coming. No, I answer you. I want to ask you the same question. Did you watch your mom coming?
Listen.
Did you watch your mom coming? I'm asking you the same question you asked me. I did not see that. Did you watch your mom coming?
You before called me a bastard, which implies that my mom had sex illegitimately. That's what you said to me before. So you're the one who started with the moms.
Hold on. Who is a bastard in Islam?
Show me the Quran now.
Who is a bastard in Islam?
No, you said you was going to show me from the Quran. Show me the Quran now.
Show you what from the Quran?
Show me whatever you said. You said you was going to show me something from the Quran. I asked you.
Okay, here we go. We go to the Quran. Okay. So now everybody is laughing because everybody knows. Hold on. Everybody knows that your prophet cannot be prophet because this is the most stupid statement to say. And now we go to the Quran. Let us go to the Quran.
That's your opinion. That's your
No,
opinion.
this is not my opinion. This is what science says. You Muslims, you claim that the Quran is a book of science and Muhammad he speak nothing but truth, right?
Science 100 years ago is different to today 100 years ago.
It doesn't matter. So are you saying to me your prophet at that time he was lying and now he's not lying no more? He was lying at that time?
We affirm the Quran and the Sahih Hadiths. It doesn't change like science changes from 100 years ago to 300 years ago. People didn't know that gravity existed. 500 years ago people didn't know.
Let us go to the Quran. Okay, hold on. Let us not waste our time. Here we go. Explain to me how your God he says such a stupid thing that the sperm will become a congealed dead blood.
Show me that in the Quran,
yeah.
That's what's in the Quran. Yeah? Okay, let's read it carefully.
Chapter 23, verse number 14.
23, 14. Okay, 1 second. $23.14, you said, yeah? Okay, we're gonna read it now. Because all of these people that you've got, a lot of these followers and sheeps that don't know what they're talking about, keep saying I'm scared, keep running away, keep running. I'm right here, people. You hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we are laughing. Okay. So you are the one who agreed, it's recorded, that if a woman have orgasm first, the baby will look like her, will be a female. If the man have orgasm first, will be look like him and it will be a male, and you have no problem with that.
I will go into that later on. I will check.
You did already answer. I gave you the hadith. You want me to go back?
Now I will check the actual. I will go further into it. You understand? I'm not going to take just your word for a link.
I did not give you my words. I did not give you my word. This is sunnah.com. Don't stop lying. I did not give you a Christian website. I gave you the hadith. I gave you the number. I gave you the link. And this is your Muslim website.
Are you going to stop me from researching further? You just want me to accept it by your thing, by what you say?
Why you don't search right now? Here we go. Go ahead.
No, we're on right now. You told me to go to another thing now.
No, you are the one who said to me go to the Quran. You are the one who asked me to change. You forgot?
Exactly. So, but we don't have time now for me.
No, we have time. No, I'm going to wait. No, I want to give you time. I will go back to the hadith. No. You see, this is why I hang up on you. You have no dignity. You have no honesty. Here we go. I'm going to give you 1 hour to give me the reference that this is true. Confirm it to me. Go ahead.
You know why you're very disingenuous?
You are a filthy creature. You have no dignity. You are the one who said to me, show me in the Quran. That's why I switched to the Quran. I am not the one who switched. It's you who asked me to go to the Quran. Now I am asking you, as long you insist you want to investigate this, take your time. I'm waiting.
I asked you from the beginning.
Abdul, don't waste my time. You see, I'm hanging up on you. Why? Because I'm losing my patience with you. You are just a kid. You are like Aisha. You said you want to investigate it. I have time. Don't worry. I'm here with you. Take your time.
Listen, chapter 23.
I don't want to listen. I want you to no. I want you to investigate. You said you cannot answer me unless you investigate. Investigate it. Go ahead.
Okay, that's what we'll do then. Okay. That's what you want. But I'm right now. You told me to go to chapter 23.
No,
verse 14.
Don't go to chapter 23. You are the one who said to me go to the Quran. And when I went to the Quran, you said to me you did not give me time to investigate the Hadith. So now we go and investigate the Hadith first. Get me busted. Show me that I'm lying.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do now. You told me you were gonna give me time. Don't run away, yeah?
I'm here. Run away. I like it.
Okay. Most contemporary scientists and doctors are in the view that it is the man who is responsible for determining the gender of the baby by Allah's leave, and the woman is simply like the cultivated ground which is planted. It is simply the place where it grows by Allah's leave. This is referred to in some verses of the Holy Quran. Dr. Muhammad Ali Al-Bar said, it is scientifically proven that the gender of the baby is decided from the moment when the sperm meets the egg and fertilizes it. If the sperm, which carries the male chromosome Y, meets the egg, then the fetus will be male by Allah's leave. But if the sperm that fertilizes the egg carries the female chromosome, then the fetus will be female. So it is the sperm or the man's semen that determines the gender, whether the fetus will be male or female.
Thank you very much.
That created, this is the Quran now.
Okay, so now you confirm that your prophet is a liar.
No, I'm confirming that whatever you gave me is contradicting to the Quran, and I told you the
where in the Quran it says that? Where in Quran it says that? Where?
Najm and Najm.
Okay, hold on, guys. Did you hear he's saying that this hadith is contradicting the Quran? Did he say that?
No, listen to what I'm saying.
No. You just said that this hadith I gave you contradicting the Quran. I want you to say that again.
No, that means. Look, the foundation of our belief comes from the Quran.
This is another question. I want you to say that this hadith contradicts the Quran. Say it.
Any hadith, if there's any hadith that contradicts,
it doesn't matter. I want you to say that this hadith in the front of us in the screen contradicts the Quran, please.
Listen to me. Are you not listening to
what I'm saying? I want you to say, what are you asking you just to say? Is this hadith in the front of us contradicting the Quran? Yes or no?
There is a lot of hadith.
This is not the question. Stop. You see why I hang up on you? You're a kid. I'm asking you, is this hadith in the front of us between our hands, is it in a contradiction with the Quran? Yes or no?
Look now, I'll read it again. Look, let me read
What's
something.
What's wrong with you? Give me the answer. Why it's hard to say? Is this hadith in the front of us in the screen contradicting the Quran?
You gave me a chance to research this. You said I'll give you
and
1
you
hour.
Did. I'm asking you now. You said that the Quran says something different. So I'm asking you, is this hadith contradicting the Quran?
This hadith, if it does listen to what I'm saying.
Don't tell me
carefully.
if it does. Don't tell me if it does. I'm asking you after investigating now. Does it or does not? Does it contradict the Quran or it does not?
Investigation. Listen, give me time to finish. You told me you're going to give me 1 hour. You
will never call me again son of Muta. This is why I say bastard, because you follow the religion of Muta. Coward. How it says Sahih and contradicted the Quran? That's mean your prophet is liar. Same time contradict the Quran where? Where in the Quran it says Y and X, you liar? Where in the Quran it says there's Y and X? The Quran. The Quran say Y and X. Nice to meet you. Your prophet, he said that the last thing, the gender to be decided, is the last thing in the process of a creating baby. And nowhere in the Quran, by the way, speaking about what you said. What a big false person you are. I challenge you, by the way, to post for us a link. I will show it in the screen. I'm not going to talk to you no more. You are just a kid. I call you once after once after once, and that's it. I am losing my patience. Look what Muhammad, he said about how the baby is created. Not only here. And this is Sahih. Look, all of them, they are Sahih. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is not a false claim. So if you say this is a contradiction of the Quran, that's mean Muhammad is a liar. That's it. Because it cannot be this is what Muhammad said and yet contradicting the Quran as you claimed. The Prophet said, at every womb Allah appoint angel who says, oh Lord, drop of semen, oh Lord, the clot, oh Lord, a little lump, or flesh. Then Allah wishes to complete his creation. The angel asks, oh Lord, it will be male or female. It is the last thing to process. But everybody heard you saying the first thing happened to determine the male or female is when the sperm entered to the egg, which means is the first stage. Same time, the hadith we mentioned to you, it says whoever comes first, which means the women can determine and the man can determine. In different hadith, Muhammad, he said the following, where he got himself busted. A Jewish man, he came to Muhammad and he asked him 3 questions. He said to him, I will ask you 3 questions nobody knows save a prophet of God. Only prophet of God knows. One of the questions about how the baby became male or female. Look what your prophet said. Your prophet, he said, just now Jibreel told me. Just now. Which means this is coming answer from Allah. And again, this is Sahih. This is not weak. They cannot play the game I accept, don't accept, as you see. Now, how your prophet explained the baby gender? Look what he said. And the Muslims here, they try to cover the ass of Muhammad, so added those things between 2 brackets. They are not exist. I.e. ovum central partition, I.e. and then they add a chromosome. Chromosome. This is the same hadith about who is ever come first. We just show it to you. It's Sahih, and this is the same whoever come first. So now Muhammad saying whoever come first, the child, if the man come first, is going to be a male child. If the women come first, that's why he is mentioning the look of the liquid in their vagina, yellow. And look like Muhammad always he have women who they are infected with diseases. So the man sperm is white, and the guy, he said to me, everybody knows that the sperm of the man is white unless you are a gay. This is how stupid you are. You are insulting yourself, my friend. Your prophet was a gay. but yet obviously he knew how the sperm looked like, because if you are a gay, still you know how the sperm looked like. You are really stupid and savage unless you are a gay. It's your prophet who wear women clothes. It's your prophet who put eyeliner. It's your prophet who pee like a woman. It's your prophet who kiss men down their belly. It's your prophet he slept inside the bed with many men. It's your prophet who said that my cousin he raped me. What else I should say to you? Your prophet he have a leak in his bum. What is left of a gay? It's your prophet who promised you in heaven you will have whatever you wish, including male, to have sex with. Who is the gay? Now look here, Muhammad he claimed that if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, and if this is why he is mentioning the color of the sperm. This is not about the chromosome. And the egg of the woman is not a yellow liquid. The women liquid is not yellow. And the egg is not yellow, and it is not a liquid. Now, here we will find more stupidity of Muhammad. When a drop of sperm, not semen, drop, it says he didn't say semen, remain in the womb for 40 or 50, because the word there is a nutfa. Nutfa is not a semen. It is like the million of semen. You know, it's a drop of sperm. So Muhammad he think a drop of sperm will go all the way to the womb and will stay inside for 50 days or 40 days. This is how stupid your prophet. And by the way, according to Islam, a Muslim woman, she can be pregnant up to 10 years. Why? To cover why Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. And we can show reference from Islamic scholars, as he mentioned at Tabari, or even many of the scholars, they agree. This is why a few years ago, Sharia law court, I think in Somalia, they wanted to sentence women to death because she get pregnant, I think like 16 months after her husband passed away. So the people, they took her, they want to sentence her for adultery, and then the lawyer, he showed them in the Sharia court, well, you know, she can be pregnant from the previous husband who passed away up to 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 10 years. So the Sharia law have no choice but to release her. So when Muhammad he said that the sperm stay in the womb for 40 days, first, the sperm does not go to the womb. Secondly, sperm doesn't live more than a few days. What 40 and 50 days? And then, as you see, at the end of the creation, the angel he asked, male or female? And we heard this guy saying that the first thing happened when the sperm go in is to decide what is the gender of the baby will be. Now, is this hadith sahih? Absolutely, as you see. So if those hadith are sahih, that means Muhammad is a liar. The last thing, Allah will decide the shape of the baby, which means if he will have a penis or not. The sperm will turn into be a clot of a blood. That's stupid too. I mean, all of them, they are repeating the same, and all of them, they are sahih. All is sahih. Bukhari, Sahih, Muslim, you name it. So Allah he said, I am God, worship me, but your God is the most stupid God ever to be God. For only donkeys will make such a statement. And as you see, even the Quran, saying clearly that your God is a donkey, because sperm does not transform into a congealed blood, and then the clot became a lump, and then the lump became a bones, and then at the end Allah will make the bones covered by flesh. That is stupid. Not to forget to mention, the Quran says in chapter 86 verse number 6 and 7 that the human being is created from a gushing fluid coming out, and this gushing fluid is coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. How Muhammad is saying that his God is God, who said I am God, worship me, but he say such a stupid thing like this? So my friend, I'm so happy for you that your God, he said I am God, worship me, but obviously he is a stupid God. I'm so proud that your God is a stupid God. This is God. He said I am God, worship me. Listen guys, when he said if you find the hadith contradict the Quran, that is rejected. Okay, the Quran says you do muta, the hadith says you don't do muta. Which one you follow? You see the potatoes? Do you see the potatoes? The Quran says you do muta, the hadith says you don't do muta. Which one you follow? The Quran never mentions stoning to death. The hadith says you do stoning to death. Which one you follow? Hello? In the same time, show me what verse is contradict the hadith. Can you give me the verse? I want to put it in the screen. Adnan Rashid, give me the verse where it does say muta. Guys, where it says muta, where it says muta. Here we go, chapter 4 verse number 24. This guy, he's denying that his God, he taught muta. Oh boy. where it's my friend, where it says muta? Come on, where you get this from? There is no muta. I challenge you to show me one scholar he says the Quran does not have muta. Name one for me and I will show it to you on the screen. This is your prophet cousin Ibn Abbas, and this is Zawaj al-Muta. Do you see it? Now in the front of everybody, I want you to choose for me an interpretation you like. I will show it to you in the screen. You deny that Quran have muta, you coward? You deny the Quran have muta. You see what happened when you are ashamed of your cult? The Muslim, they are ashamed of their cult. Their God allowed them to rent a woman in the elevator for 5 minutes to have sex with her. This is chapter 4 verse number 24. It says in Arabic, فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنْ. Whatever you enjoy of it, which is their vagina, you have to pay them their wages. This is about the muta. The word muta is in the front of us on the screen. And we can show tons of hadith which is sahih about the muta. In the brackets? No, in the Quran it's not in bracket, my friend. This is translation, you donkey. In bracket in the translation. Do you see here it says? Read with me carefully. Read and laugh at yourself. Brother, it's between bracket. Read with me. Means so you should seek with your money marrying women for agreed period of time. Do you see it? So you go to a woman, you say to her, how long, how much you charge me if I do bang bang to you for 3 hours? If she say $10, you agree upon 3 hours. This is muta. Do you see it? So you have to set an agreed period of time. That's what muta is about. This is how filthy satanic your cult is. Yeah, you go to a woman, like if I see a woman in the elevator and I like her and she is a Muslim and I want to have sex with her, I say to her, how long, how much you charge for 5 hours? She think like, okay, Christian Prince looks so ugly, disgusting, so I have to charge him too much, which means she will charge me like $5. Maybe Adnan Rashid is more handsome, she will charge him less. But still you have to decide how much money and how long the period of the time. And yet discovered he's denying that this is in the Quran. So anything contradict the Hadith, the Quran, we reject. What a lie. Who said that? There is tons of rules in the Quran abrogated by the Hadith. You can go right now and search for Hadith abrogating Quran. You believe it? Hadith is more powerful than the Quran. Thank you very much, guy. Did he say it's abrogated verses? So what? I want to ask you now. You said anything contradict the Quran, you don't accept, you donkey. Hold on. Guys, look what he said. Just to show you how they earn certification to be donkeys when they come to speak to me. Let me okay, hold on. This is what this idiot he said. I'm going to take a snapshot, put it in the screen. Look what he said. Oh boy. When I say to you, there are people who have, the additional proof that Allah is the devil. He could not convince smart people to defend him. He have the worst lawyers to defend him. This is what Adnan Rashid he said. Abrogated verses, read on, you liar. Okay, hold on. Where is the abrogated verses abrogated? Are they in the Quran or abrogated by the Hadith? Are you there, Rashid? Here we go. You got yourself busted. The mut'ah is abrogated. Is it abrogated by the Quran or the Hadith abrogate the Quran? How you say to me we reject anything contradict the Quran, but the abrogation is in the Hadith? So now he have to flip upside down, and when he spoke to me, he was sitting in his ass. Now he had to sleep in his belly. Anything oppose the Quran, we reject. This is what you said. Okay, show me now where is the abrogated verses in the Quran? They are in the Hadith. So you again today actually you graduated, my friend, from the Mule University. I was thinking to give you a donkey certificate, but you proved to me that you deserve higher. You are a mule. Are you there, Adnan Rashid? You reject any hadith contradict the Quran, right? Hello? What a bunch of kids. I feel sorry for you. Stupid cult. By the way, I would take my certificate from you. You don't even deserve a mule, because I just received a comment from a mule. He said this is not fair. This is discrimination about the kind of a mule. By the way, your God in the Quran, he said he created the mule and he created everything male and female. I want you to find me what is the female for the mule. I'm waiting for that. How stupid your God to say that he created everything from male, everything, every living thing from male and female, and he say I created the mule. Who is the wife of the mule? What a stupid God you have. Rashid, are you dead? He played dead now. He's searching, poor guy. I feel sorry for him. He is searching in Amazon for mule Clorox. He want to wash the shame he covered himself with. A mule detergent, a mule shampoo. What? Hold on. What he said? He was thinking all of this. Read on. It says right there, next verse. Keep reading. Why you don't want to answer my call? How easy it is just to diss me. And okay, so if I call you now, you will answer me. Okay, I will call you, guys. He will read right there. Read right there. Okay, hold on. Let us have fun. Are we having fun, guys? All right, Abdul. I will call you.
Why is it every time you just want to turn off the phone on me? Anytime you
because
feel
you're
like
a kid, you're wasting my time.
I'm not wasting anyone's time.
Okay, let us see if you're wasting my time or not. Show me. Okay, here we go. Everybody saw you saying that you reject any hadith contradict the Quran, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, the Quran says that Allah Allah sent verses for mut'ah, and then you said it's abrogated, correct?
And the mut'ah, let me make it clear. This is in times of war. If you look at the verses before it and you was reading, you lied to your people. It talks about captives. Does it talk about captives?
Okay.
Can you read it?
Okay. So what?
From the beginning.
My friend, my friend. Hold on. Okay. I want you to show me that you can do mut'ah only in the war. Can you show me a reference? Are you there? This is about you raping the captive, you donkey. You don't do mut'ah with the captive. You don't pay money to the captive. She's your captive anyway. Stupid idiot. He lost his connection. Abdul.
Why you turn off straight away? As soon as you get caught, you just turn
Abdul,
off.
you are the one who lost your connection, you idiot. I'm listening to you. Now. You said this is about war. Where in here it says this about war? Show me.
Read the verses before it. Can you please
read the verses before? Go ahead, read.
I can't see it. That's what I'm saying. If I go back to it,
maybe. So you are saying to me the verse before it is saying about having sex with people you capture from war, or about paying them?
Listen, the captives. If you have captives, they have. In a war, as we know, is you take captives. Yes or no?
But do you pay them money for sex?
The verses, no. The verses before it, the money for sex is the nikah. Right now, if I get married today in 2019 with a Muslim woman, there's something called dowry. We have to pay dowry, which is money or animals, cows, goats. You understand? Yeah. Whether it's in Africa, Asia, when I marry a woman, she has the right to have a certain amount of money. She says, I have to have this money. Then me as a husband, I have to provide
we know that. This is not the question. Did the Quran, my friend, hold on.
You just talked about
I don't like stupid talk. I'm losing my patience with you. You said the verse before it. There's nothing in the verse before it speak about what you are talking about. Stop being stupid. Now show me the reference. Show me the reference. Show me the reference.
Look at this guy, man. Does it say captives, yes or no? Before
my friend, what captive before? It says in the same verse, not the one before. It says it's forbidden for you to have sex with married women, except your slaves and anyone you agree with them to have sex because you enjoy their vagina.
No, you liar.
Okay,
in Islam,
okay, hold on.
How was slaves acquired? How were captives
acquired? Abdul, stop being a donkey. Do you pay the slave for sex? Yes or no?
Hey, brother, look at this guy, brother.
Don't call me brother. I am asking you. Show me where it says you pay the mut'ah here. You do with the slave.
This guy. Okay.
The mut'ah you do with the slave. Yes or no? Do you do it with the slave?
Let's read it. Let's read it right now. I got the thing right here in front of me. Yeah.
Okay, read it.
Okay. Okay.
What's happening?
So this by Abu Zakaria al-Anbari. I read to Ibn Abbas. Those of them with whom you contract mut'ah, this is in brackets, yeah? Give them the prescribed dowries. You hear that? Dowries. This is 24. And then look what the reply was. He said, those of them with who you contracted mut'ah for a specific period, Abu Nadra said, we do not recite it like that. Ibn Abbas, one of the scholars, which does a tafsir on the Quran, said, I swear by Allah, Allah certainly revealed it like this. So this is Sahih, yeah? It talks about when is a war, there's a war.
Where is the war? Where's the war? Where is the word war in what you read for me? Did you see the word war?
What does captive mean? You tell me what captive means.
My friend, stop being a donkey. The agreement about sex is not with the slave. The verse here is speaking about stop being stupid. Stop being stupid. And now, okay, you know what? I will go with you. I will go with you. Just to make it short. Now, you said, just wait. You said that this verse is abrogated. Doesn't matter with the slave or not slave. Okay, so now we agree that there's a mut'ah here, right? There's a mut'ah. And you said it's abrogated. Where is the verse which abrogates this verse?
Okay, look underneath what you just wrote. Read the next one. That's what I said. Read on. Read on the next verse. What you had when you said.
You tell me. Okay, where is the verse abrogate this verse?
Read on. You read on.
Where? Tell me you read it, donkey. Come on.
You brought it. Read on the next verse of what you're reading.
What next verse? Which verse? Number what? Verse number what?
The one you brought up in the brackets where it said mut'ah in the brackets. Read the next verse or the two verses after it. Read it. What does it say?
What it says? It says, but the lawfulness of this practice was later abrogated. Okay. I'm asking you now, where is the verse abrogate this verse? Are you stupid or what?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. It just tells you clearly that it was abrogated.
I understand. I am asking you, how it was abrogated? Where is the proof of the abrogation? I get it. It says abrogated. It's in the Hadith, right?
Okay, 1 second. Look at this guy. You're reading something that says abrogated, then you tell
Abdul, I understand it's abrogated. This is why I call you mule. I know it. I am the one who said to you, it says here abrogated. I am asking you, it's abrogated where? Is it in the Quran or in the Hadith?
Temporary marriage, look here, temporary marriage, this whole thing that you talked about is a Shia concept. I am not Shia.
Are you stupid or what? Aren't you the one who is reading for me Ibn Abbas? Ibn Abbas is not Shia. Stop being a donkey. And Al-Ansari is not Shia. Stop being a donkey. The names you quote for me are not Shia. This is Sunni. This is Quran. This is Quran. Quran is the book of the Sunni or the Shia. It's both of them. But the Shia, they don't agree with the Hadith, so they still practice the mut'ah. The Muslims, they agree with the hadith and they accept the hadith saying there's no muta no more. So I'm asking you now, as long we agree that the Quran have the muta, where is the abrogated verses?
3 verse 3, chapter 3, 197.
Chapter 3 verse 197. Okay, go ahead. Read for me.
You read. You read it for me.
197, right?
It's 197. Read it. Read it, and that's the abrogation. Yeah. Read what you're
Let us
talking
see.
about now.
Okay. What if it's not? What you will do?
You read it for me. I have it right in front of me. So you tell me.
What does it have to do with the muta? Read with me.
Does it say muta, the first word?
No, it doesn't say anything. No, where?
I can read it right now. It says muta.
Chapter 3. You said the chapter 3, verse number 197, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's in front of me.
What does it say?
Where it says the muta?
Read it for me.
Okay, but Abdul, you skip it or what? This
Read it for me. It says
Abdul, this is speaking about those who enjoy this earth. They are going to have Jahannam. Are you stupid or what?
Brother, are you not listening to what muta? There's a M, there's a ta, and there's a a.
No, there is no muta. This is muta. You donkey. Muta. This is not muta. You are donkey, certified donkey. Now let me ask you. Which interpretation you want me to show you? Which interpretation you want me to show you for this verse? Name for me the scholar. You want Ibn Abbas?
You're not listening to how he's.
Do you want me to show you Ibn Abbas, Ibn Kathir? Which one? All of them, they will say no. This is not having to do with the muta. You donkey. The muta is about you renting legally a woman for sex. This is about people will go to hell.
Are you not listening to what?
Okay, read the translation for me. Read the translation for me. Choose from me a translation and read. Go ahead. Read the translation for me, Abdul.
Their ultimate abode is hell, and in worst indeed is that place for the rest. So it shows you that this is abrogating those who do this practice.
Okay, I have a challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. Is it okay if you give me is it okay if you give me one scholar say this is about the muta?
Okay, let me see right here.
Is that fine with you, Your Majesty?
That's very
Which scholar you like me to show you to get you busted? Name one of your choice. You said to me you like Ibn Abbas, correct?
Show me what Ibn Abbas says about
Here
this.
we go. There's no muta. This is about people who enjoy this life. They will go to hell.
Enjoy what in this life?
Everything in life. The comfort.
Oh, no,
anything.
You're lying.
Abdul, are you saying to me that Allah, he said to you, you can do muta and he will take you to hell for doing muta?
Allah says those who do the muta, their abode will be hell. Yes, you can read it right there in front of you.
Where it says that? Where it says that, you donkey? Where it says that?
Oh my God, man. I'm reading the Quran right here in front of me.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, where is the muta?
I'm telling you, let me tell your listeners something right now. 90% of Muslims.
No, don't tell me. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. I want you to tell me where you quote for me. You coward. You are a donkey. You quote for me this verse. You said this is a verse abrogating the muta. I want to show everybody that you are a certified mule. I challenge you to show me one reference says that this is a verse Do abrogate the muta. I challenge you.
Go to Muhammad Muhsin Khan.
Muhammad Muhsin Khan. What is that?
You just told me. Tell me a sheikh who talked about this. I gave you one name. Okay, now answer my question.
Give me a link, and I will show. Give me a link. I will put it on the screen.
Listen. You know I can't use this phone like that. I can't even look at the
Abdul,
screen.
stop being a donkey. What is that? This is a translator. Muhsin Khan is a translator.
Exactly.
Okay, so Muhsin Khan translator. Now he's the one giving. Let me get you busted. You see, this is why I don't like to talk to you, because you are a big fat liar. Here we go. This is Islam question and answer. You are a certified donkey. Shut up and don't ever call me again. I will never let you speak to me. And I challenge any Muslim to call me and agree with you. The muta only abrogated by the hadith, and you are a big fat liar, and you are a son of muta. And this is additional proof that you Muslims, you have no dignity. Otherwise you are lying. This is Islamic question and answer. They are asking how the muta is the muta abrogated or not. Could you please tell us if there is such a concept of temporary marriage in Islam? I would like to know, because a friend of mine blah 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 blah. Now, praise be to Allah. The basic principle blah 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 blah, and here you will see how the muta was abrogated. How the muta started and how the muta abrogated. It's abrogated by the hadith. No Quran. No Quran whatsoever. And this is why the Shia, they don't accept to stop the muta, because simply they don't accept the hadith of al-Bukhari. The Quran says you do muta, you do muta. There's not a single verse in the Quran saying you don't do muta, and what you chose from me proving to me that you are a donkey. Here we go. This is the whole article. All of it. They are explaining to you how the muta happened, but the abrogation happened only by the hadith. You have to have a patient of an angel to talk to those donkeys who choose to be donkeys on purpose. He knew he's lying. Not a single scholar in Islam he say that the muta, the verse he gave us is about muta. Not a single one. Chapter 3, verse number 197. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas. Let's go to Al-Jalalain. Let's see. Maybe one of them will agree with him. Maybe we can save his ass. We will go to Ibn Kathir. We will go to anywhere you want. This is about those people who they are not praying to Allah, not worshiping Allah, enjoying their life. Later they will go to hell. They will perish. Have nothing to do with marriage. Have nothing to do with muta of renting women for sex. It's about not following the guidance of Allah, supposedly. As simple as that. Trashy, garbage, no dignity, liars, people they can read. It's in the front of us in the screen. This is about the judgment day. People who do muta, they will not go to hell, because according to Islam this is marriage, but temporarily, for sex, for joy, which is a prostitution anyway. What this is speaking about, let us go to Ibn Kathir. Maybe Ibn Kathir will help you. Chapter 3, verse number 197. Read and laugh at yourself, you idiot. warning against being deceived by this life. Deceived by what? This is the joy they do, the joy of the life. The reward of the righteousness believers, Allah said, don't look at the disbelievers who they are enjoying the various delight. This is about the disbelievers, it's not about the Muslims. Enjoy soon. They will lose all the joy they have, and they will be tied to their evil work. For verily we are only giving them time, which deceive them when they all have this or have is. And he says, a brief enjoyment there is limited abode is hell. So this is all the interpretation is about. This is about the disbelievers, not about the Muslims. The disbelievers who enjoy this life, who live their life, they think they will stay rich, they will stay healthy, they will stay blah 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 blah, but soon they will die, and then they will, after they perish, they will take them to hellfire. Coward, liar, you have no dignity. It's not your fault that you are talking to me. It's my fault I allow such a person like you even to say hello to me. It's an insult for a decent man to discuss with a person who have no dignity. It's a big mistake. Why you are lying? You lie in purpose, so you get yourself busted once after once after once after once, and when you will stop? And you think people they are taking your lies? We are showing on the screen everything you are saying, and people are laughing. Crazy people. Why you lie? People they can go and search. People they can go. We are in the fastest brain ever. It's called search engine. Right now they can go and type how the muta abrogated. Go on, guys, you do it. You will see it says all the Muslims agree abrogated by the Hadith. Not a single Muslim says it's abrogated by Qur'an. And by the way, he said this is about war. This is a lie. What war? What war? Even the Hadith says that even after the death of Muhammad, and this is a Sahih Hadith, we did enjoy mut'ah. We practiced mut'ah after the death of Muhammad. Let us see if we can find the Hadith. Man, I lost my voice. So I don't like to talk to those people, They make you scream, give you a headache, and there's no point. Read with me. This is Sahih Hadith. This is Sahih Muslim. We did the mut'ah in the lifetime of the Prophet, all the lifetime of the Prophet, and even after that, we did it during the lifetime of Abu Bakr and Umar. So how the mut'ah is abrogated? So they show us a hadith says that the Prophet said it's abrogated, but as you see, this is Sahih Hadith. Muslim, they practice mut'ah, and there's nowhere in the Quran it says mut'ah is forbidden. And that's why the Shia, they are right. The Shia are more decent than the Muslim Sunni. The Muslim Sunni are false. Islam is false anyway, but the Sunni are the last one to claim to be Muslims. They follow Al-Bukhari, they don't follow the book of Allah. In the verse he quote for us, it's clearly explained by Ibn Kathir. Now, unless you want to say Ibn Kathir is Shia, or maybe Ibn Kathir he worked for me, like the guy from Nigeria, the Muslims accusing him that I paid him money. The same as the head of the Shia in Michigan, the Muslim, they accuse him that he got paid by me. I bribe him. Every Muslim I get him busted, the Muslim they say I paid him. And I will not be surprised if people they will say that this guy is not even a Muslim. Just watch the text in the comment. you will see Muslim, they start saying this guy is paid by me to make Islam look stupid. This is not the question, Adnan Rashid. You failed to give me where the abrogation is. The abrogation is in the Hadith, and we can prove it for you. Let us see. It's Hadith and only Hadith. Read. The Messenger of Allah forbade temporarily marriage with women. Not the Quran. It's not Allah who forbid, it is the Messenger of Allah. Do you see it? Do you see it? Who is the one who forbid the mut'ah? It was Muhammad in the Hadith. He is the one who allowed the mut'ah. He is the one who forbid the mut'ah. All right, guys, I think we have enough for today, and we have fun with this mule. Lord have mercy. And I hope more Muslims, they will watch how the Muslim they lie, and that will convince them fast to leave the cult of Islam. And actually, I noticed, by the way, that the Muslims, the more they lie, the more Muslims, other Muslims, are convinced that Islam is a false religion. Because a Muslim who was watching, he knew that the other Muslim who was speaking to me is lying. So maybe in the beginning he tried to defend, etc. But he will say to himself, why we are lying? Why we keep lying about what we believe in? And sooner or later they leave Islam. And this is why you will see a lot of Muslims, because of the way I do things, a lot of Muslims leave Islam. Like there's many we have many some people, they do almost like, not like me, I mean they don't have live debate, but because they don't do live debate, they don't have many people leave Islam. A Muslim, he watch this conversation today is going to be published by all over the internet. Any Muslim is watching, he will notice right away that this Abdul is lying non-stop. And then the first question the Muslim will ask himself, why we are lying? Why we can't be truthful? If we are following the true God, why we are lying? Why we defend our God by lying? And this is why you notice in the last 3-4 months we have a lot of people leave Islam live on air by the help of the Muslims like this. So I'm very thankful for those liars, because this is the best way to prove that from their fruits you shall know them. This is what Jesus said. If Islam is good religion, why the fruit of Muslims is nothing but lies? And we get them busted, we put it in the screen, we made them see what they are saying, and they will be ashamed of what they just said. From their fruits, my friend, not from their names. People, they can call themselves whatever they want. They call Allah God, but the fruit of Allah is stupid and ugly and disgusting. They call Muhammad a prophet, but the fruit of Muhammad is the most ugly, worse than the devil himself. I never heard of the devil having sex with a child. Muhammad, he did. The devil is have more dignity, is higher, he's evil, yes, but he don't go down to the level of Muhammad. So those people are very useful and they are very helpful, and we appreciate them. All right, so I want to say thank you guys for being here. I think we have enough for today. It is 6:10 a.m. in the morning. Unbelievable. So now we are already 4 hours. How I'm going to open after a few hours from now? My back hurt. Lord, give me energy. I'm glad I'm not married. Otherwise, my wife, she will be beating me by now, the same as the wives of Muhammad used to beat him every night. All right? But lucky me, I am single. So thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again. I don't know if today I can do it again. But you never know, you know me. I cannot resist the temptation of beating the devil. Until we see you soon again, we say may the Lord bless you and keep you all in good health and wealth. Christ is Lord and Islam is false. And the proof is my videos. Watch and enjoy and read my books. Thank you and see you soon again. Bye-bye.